Good afternoon, YouTube. This your boy Joseph Tools out here one more time, baby. What we get ready to do is, I was laying in the house after church today, and it's now about 4:30 or so in the afternoon. And I was laying in there on the couch while getting lazy, and then I thought it was kind of like what crack did to Pookie. The sun kept on calling me, and so we're gonna get out here and move around a little bit, take advantage of this. About the best day as far as weather-wise that we've had in quite some time. Yesterday wasn't bad, but today is much better, and so I don't want to miss it. I'm gonna get out here and take a ride. I'm gonna take you along with me. So if you like what you see, give me a like, comment, subscribe, and share it with somebody who don't have it yet. Let's keep that algorithm going, baby. But we get ready to suit up here, and we're gonna hit the road and get out here and make a little tracks. How about that? Peace. All right, YouTube, this is what we're getting ready to do. I come down to a place called White Lake, North Carolina. It's in Bladen County for those of you who are familiar with the area. White Lake, Crystal Beach, Jones Lake. Yesterday we went on a ride, and the video was put up on last night for Earl Farmer, a benefit ride. And while we were riding, myself and my partner, my boy Rico, we noticed the same thing. There is a lake out here on 53 down the not street but road from White Lake State Park, from White Lake, and it's I think it's Bladen Lake State Park, but it's a big beautiful lake there, and I'm going back out here and see if I can find it and take a good look at it and take you along with me. It goes along with those hidden treasures that we become accustomed to trying to find and trying to take you along with us. And so we're going to ride back here and try to find this lake and see if we can't get a good look at it. But take a ride with me. Like the video, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, share, get that algorithm rolling, baby. We got to keep going. Peace. Lord, that's a massive lake. I'm gonna park beside the street and kind of walk in just a little. I can't get, I see some water. But we come through here on yesterday, and I am actually from Bladen County. I'm actually from this area, and so we come through here on yesterday, and I happened to see this lake. I have never in my life, it's Singletary Lake is the name of it, and I'd imagine somewhere there is a way to get close to it, because I'm sure this massive lake is not untouched by boats and fishermen. It is beautiful. I can't get to it. Y'all see the marsh right here, which is preventing me from getting close to the lake. But it is massive. Now, a couple weeks ago, I did a video, last week, I think it was, a week prior, on not becoming alligator food. I don't know what's out here in this, but it is so serene and so beautiful out here. This is the hidden treasures that I'm talking about. These are the places that you can just come and just sit beside. It's serene. Now, I'd imagine if I could get on the other side of it, it'd be much more serene, because I'm right beside Highway 53 right here. And so it is probably giving me a little more noise than I would love, but that is so beautiful and so serene. I love it. I love it. This is what we do, and this is why we out here on this highway, on this road, giving you this content, because we don't all get a chance to see, oh yes, there's a way to get back there, because I'm looking on this side and I see a pier. Now I'm gonna go up just a little. It may be a private road, and so I may not be able to get in there, but if I could get to that pier, we'd be cooking with grease. So I'm going to go back around now and try to see if I can't get a little bit closer to that lake. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's a road. I see a house a little farther up, but like I said, if it's a private drive, then I won't do it. But if it's not a private drive, we going in there, baby. But I'm afraid it may be, because I don't see any movement back there, and a lake this beautiful, if people could get to it freely, there'd be boats everywhere, baby. All right, but we're gonna get back on the road. But I just wanted to come out here and lay eyes on this lake, because as we rode through on yesterday during the ride, I realized I've never seen this before. And my boy Rico said the same thing. And we were trying, once we got past this spot here where you can see, and if you go past this opening, you can't see the lake anymore. You got from this highway, you have a limited view of this lake. You have a limited view of this lake. You have maybe, if you have, and I don't even know if you have a full 100 yards to view that lake, and that lake is gone to you from your view, so you can't see it after you get past a certain area. You can't see the lake from where you are. And so I just traveled all the way back down here, looking over into the wood line, trying to see if I could spot an opening, because I knew it would be a massive opening somewhere, and lo and behold, I found it. And so this is why we out here. We out here to break you with us, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all can't have this. Y'all can't have this. This is only southeastern North Carolina, over hidden in the cut of Bladen County, baby. All right, this your boy. Woo-hoo! I think we found it, baby. Singletary Lake. It's closed. It's closed. We're gonna have to come over on a day that it's open. The park closes at 5, but we can get down in there. So there we are. So now you know, you want to come see the hidden treasures, baby. You can get there. It's Singletary Lake State Park. Singletary Lake State Park. Highway 53 West. Bladen County, baby. Yes, sir. Make it happen. A lot of my youth was spent right down here in, at, or around this lake. There were a lot more rides out here. When I was a kid, this entire parking lot was filled with tilt-a-whirls, a little small roller coaster, I think it was, for kids that one was. It wasn't a large enough one to even call it a roller coaster. Big Ferris wheels, things of that nature. That pier right there, we would come here. It's the same pier that was always there. And the bathhouse or the stores right here were always there. I'm not going to go into the arcade, but matter of fact, why am I not going into the arcade? So let us do this. We're gonna pause for the calls. We're going to go ahead and park real fast. We're gonna take us a quick walk and take a look out on this pier and out here on this lake. How about that? Okay, YouTube. We're gonna make our way. As I said, this is a blast from my past. It's a blast from childhood, and so we used to come here as children when we were about these young people here age, and we would come out here, and I noticed they got a naughty chili, I guess a Mexican place, crazy Italian pizza. The Dairy Queen is still there. There's an arcade in here, and in that arcade was a mirror, and the mirror was the highlight of this entire. Did they close?
All right, love. Tell me about your weekend.
Okay, they're closed, and so the mirror was the highlight of this entire experience. Oh, something's open. It says something's open. What's that? Of course it would be. The bar is open. And so we're not going into the bar today, but they had little shops over here, so if you forgot your trunks or you didn't have some flip-flops or what have you for your feet, you could buy them there. But if I'm remembering, and I am remembering right, some things have changed. This here is the old pier that was always here. And in summertimes, we would come here and we would enjoy this beach, this small little piece. When I was young, I thought this was massive. I can step down in here and that water probably come up to my ankle, to my knee, if that. But I thought I was gonna drown if I got off right there. And so don't even think about sending me out to the end of this pier. So I'm looking, and I do see some changes. I see they put some more, they've added on to the side of the building. Most of that was not there. There was a little hut or a shack over there that they sold the best hot crinkle cut French fries you gonna find. Hey, that was the main reason, that was the reason for coming out here, to get to those crinkle cut French fries. You know, this right here was the majority of what a lot of us had. I put this part in there. In this area is a lot of blueberry fields, and I had worked in those fields. Just as a young man in the summer, trying to put some money in my pocket, trying to have money to go and do what I want to do. Because see, your parents, they're gonna get you what you want, need. If you want what you want, we were taught to get out and work for it, and so we would do whatever it took. But I think that experience there in these blueberry fields around this place was more about being with my friends as well. And so we would go there, and then we would come back through here, and we would jump in this water. We're at the end of this pier, the very end of this pier. This end of this pier as a child would terrify me, because I couldn't swim at that point. And you get me out here, and you may as well have had me in the middle of the ocean. And so, because it was that massive to me. But it is a beautiful place. It goes all the way back out to Highway 701, going out toward the Clinton area. It's a beautiful lake, and there are people who have temporary homes and permanent homes all around this lake. I see a small chapel over there, but I see they privatized a lot of it and put a lot more piers out here. And so you're getting a glimpse into the chosen life, baby. A glimpse into the chosen life. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's time to get out here, get you guys going along with us. I'm telling you, when I started this channel, I'm telling you, I didn't start this channel for notoriety or fame. I started this channel to run my mouth. And it's ironic because I just in my adult life got to where work and church, first one thing and then the other, caused me to have to talk. And so coming up, I was very few words. If I didn't know you, I didn't mess with you. And I'm still that way to a certain extent. If I don't mess with you, I just don't mess with you. It's better that way. And so, but I just love this. It feels good out here. I'm not quite sure the temperature, probably about 72, 73 degrees, but it feels really good. Look how that sun is glistening off that water. You see that? That's what he made, baby. So that's where we are. We're at Goldstone Pier. And so we're gonna make our way back toward Jenny now. But if you ever get a chance to come out this way, if you wanna relax, come over to Goldstone Pier, White Lake, North Carolina. Sit down, relax. All right, peace. All right, YouTube, I better go ahead and end this now. It's getting the sun's starting to go down on me a little bit, so I better go ahead and sign off on this one here. But we just run out here today, did us a little bit of gem seeking, and found this nice little treasure, this nice little gem in Singletary Park. Went by and looked at White Lake State Park and White Lake, the little family attractions at White Lake, and to see what kind of changes they have made. And they have made some drastic changes. They've gotten rid of most of the family oriented amusement type style rides and made it more adult friendly, we'll put it that way. But it's still a beautiful place. And so if you're ever in southeastern North Carolina, especially over in Bladen County, run down by Jones Lake State Park, White Lake, Crystal Beach, Singletary State Park, and you'll get a chance to see some outstanding areas. But roll with us. We're still out here making this thing happen. If you like the video, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, share it so we can get this algorithm out and make sure that we're doing our due diligence, baby. Peace. Love y'all.